staying near the airport and you're thinking about what you're going to do tonight before your flight on the next day, well, a great option is to come to the Suvarnabhumi markets, which is on Bangkok Road. Now, we're going to go through and have a look and see some of the things on offer here, but I'm here specifically, of course, to get something to eat. And I love Thai food, and walking through the markets and picking up something here is going to be something of a little treat for me. So let's get on with it and have a look at what they have to offer at the Suvarnabhumi markets. Stay with me. Sometimes it's a little difficult trying to work out what's on these plates, particularly if the writing's in Thai. But I'll give you a brief overview anyway. Basically what we've got here is sausage. So various different types of sausage available in Thailand, and depending on the region you can expect a different flavour set. So it's worthwhile just trying them all. I love Thai sausage, and some people would say it's dry, but there are various different kinds. And of course, with a beer, it's absolutely delicious. Here we've got some fresh food, fresh meats. If you've got a room where you can cook food, I guess, or you're living locally, this would be ideal. Over here we've got plates made up of fish, niere, fish, all fish, yeah. So deep fried fish, deep fried fish pieces too. Koton nakap, ni arai. Gai, chicken, koton nakap. So this is chicken pieces, deep fried again. Thais very much like the Filipinos, love their deep fried. And over here we've got some shrimp that's also been deep fried, and you can see 40 baht per plate there, so not expensive at all. This is a dessert. This is Canon one?
Yes.
Yes, it is. What is it?
I don't explain, but
Yeah.
sweet.
It's sweet, yeah. It's a sweet dessert. Okay, so that's what we're going to say on the video. So over here we've got some Thai desserts. They've been deep fried. And here you just select what particular meat you want or product you want. Some of it's not meat, some of it's like a tofu or whatever, and they will mix it up, they'll boil it up over there for you and present it back to you in a manner in which you can eat it immediately. So lots of different types of sausage or veggie or even fish components. Most of it is commercially made, such as crab stick and that type of thing. It's not real crab stick, it's commercial. A commercial look-alike crab stick. We'll keep going on down here. I'll have a look at the oysters over there. Are they oysters? No, they're crabs. Okay, so crabs look pretty good. The ice is leaking away over here. But that's wonderful. And at the back we've got some, what is that at the back? That looks like squid or oysters or something. What on the cup? Niอะไร? Niอะไร?
หอยนางรมค่ะ
อะไรนะ
หอย
Hoi, shell, ขอบคุณนะครับ Yeah, shellfish. So I think probably oyster. And over here we've got the world famous somtam, of course. Somtam salad. Now, if you like somtam, you would basically tell them what you want and they would mix it up there. They'll ask you the level of spiciness or hotness you want, and you can tell a little bit or a bit more or whatever. Now traditionally the Thais have it so it knocks your socks off, and if you leave it up to them, you're going to be in for a really challenging moment. Over here we've got freshly made rice, so you buy it in the packets here, take it home with you and just eat it. You don't need to cook it. So the idea is you would buy something from one of these stalls or kitchens, so to speak, and then you'd buy some rice and take it with you. Hello, miss. Here we've got some soups, some noodles, and then various condiments added to it, and eventually the water will be added to that as well, and that will become a takeaway noodle dish. You've probably already seen some of these in your own country, but they're just a potato that's been deep fried, potato pieces that have been deep fried. Sometimes they use a special machine to coil it and take the potato off in a manner that it maintains a consistent coil, so it just looks more presentable. Some fruit here, it's already bagged up, so you just buy the fruit in a bag, which is quite convenient. Thai fruit is absolutely delicious, but basically because of the environment and the way they grow it here, it's always just super sweet. Here we've got chicken. It's like chicken that's been done in a soy or something like that to get that colour. And here they've got the words in English so you can understand it. That's very good. Yeah. Thank you so much. So chicken congee, and it is halal. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
And here the person's ordering what they want. He's going to put it in the pot and he's going to take it over to the stove over there and cook it up. Oh, hello. We've got a bit of the West here with hamburgers. Burger Home, this place is called. And we've got some sausage. We've got some hamburgers. He's making a burger there. Got a hamburger press. That looks handy. Yeah, very nicely done. Okay, probably a bit flat for me, but it'll probably tighten up and raise up it a little bit. Say arai.
Pork sausage.
Pork, coconut cup, yeah. So I said say arai, which means what is inside, and he said mu, which is the Thai word for pig. So pork sausage. And then he told it to me in English as well. He said pork sausage. So you'll often find people can speak really good English around Thailand. They're definitely not as good as the Philippines. The Philippines absolutely blows me away with when you see the people over there and they speak English often as good as we do. It's quite refreshing, really. All of that watermelon there. I think I will take some home. And here we've got some sushi. Now, Thais are big on sushi. They have lots of these stalls in markets. From my perspective, it isn't the best in terms of flavour. They don't actually cook the sushi rice like they should, but they decorate it up so that it's really, really nice, yeah? And you can see they've done a great job with the decoration on these. Over here we've got various different things. We've got some crab here, some fish, and more fish, and some prawns or shrimp over there. Cold drinks, this is orange, and then various different kinds of other fruits, and they can be difficult to decipher until you look up here and it's highlighted. We got passion fruit, carrot, guava juice, passion fruit, corn juice even, lemon, butterfly pea. So there's all different varieties here that you could possibly try. And you know, in Asia they believe that different foods have different healing properties as well, particularly in China. Lovely display of a shop that's selling fruit juice. They pick one of those and they'll juice it up for you. Even to the point where you've got some honey and lemon. Isn't that cool? Similar to what we saw before in terms of the sausage and the other commercially made meats, so various different products go into making those meat sticks and meatballs, and you just select what you want and they'll run it through the different sauces here. You'll ask them, is it a spicy sauce or whatever, and they'll tell you which sauce is spicy and which is not. My tip of the day is to make sure that you try both. There he goes, he just threw them in there, and so they're being warmed up and covered with that sauce, and they'll eventually be put into a bag and off they go. Various different things again. I like those squid bodies, they're quite nice, very nice. And even got some small ones down there as well, and they're not expensive either. Wow, I nearly got clobbered by that fan swinging around there. I'm going to move down here. Look at the size of these grapes. I'll just put my hand next to it just for reference. They're huge, huge grapes. Some more traditional Thai meals here, all very different. You're going to have to ask, I know what pipis are, the shellfish, and I know what that curry is down there, but some of the others I don't know, I have to ask. Look at the size of this tilapia. It's 130 baht for that whole tilapia. I'll just put my hand next to it. It's huge, right? Now I had one in, where was it? Tangas, no, it was Porto Galera, and it was probably the size of this plate here, and I said, well, what's that, the baby? And they said, oh no, that's how big they get over here. Prawns already cooked up there. We've got some shells, snails. This stuff's just cooking away and ready for sale. So 220 baht for all of those prawns. Mussels, if you're into that. Very delicious. More pre-made Thai meals here. Koto nakap, nirai, dai, kopo nakap. Thank you. So they're chicken. So they made up like little plates of chicken nuggets, so to speak, and some salads. Kopo nakap. And here we have another crack at sushi and some salads. Oh, sliced flour rolls. Cakes. Lovely. Nice cakes. And of course, the extension of this market, you've got all the other things you could expect to see in a market. This is wonderful, this place. It's cheap and they have something for everybody. You could imagine coming here and just finding an assortment of different things and taking them back to your room and feeding your face. Look at that. There's some salmon there and some rice noodles. And of course we've got the traditional bugs that they eat over here. Various different kinds. Crickets they call takaten. And those things they call meng da. I'm not quite sure of the other ones. And they're basically water beetle and locusts. So when they cook them up, they throw a ton of MSG in there and they put the oil in there and they stir them up and go, oh, they're delicious. Right? Well, it's really the MSG in my opinion anyway. Very, very high on protein. And they reckon it's a superfood. We've got some squid here and look at that, it's 10 baht for those sticks. That is very cheap. Very cheap. Over here we've got, what have we got? Gay. That's it. They're only 10 baht each. Very, very nice. Over here, some more sausages. Hello, miss. Hello, miss. How are you? How are you? Okay? Nice to meet you. Thank you. Here's a good display of sausage. Various different kinds of sausages, and we can see they've got a little emblem on it. This one's got chili on it. This one's no chili. A good display. Cream cakes. Wow. Look at all these. They're beautiful, aren't they? They make a good job. They're very, very pretty. Very nice. Some pasta. I don't really like eating Western food in Thailand. It just seems a shame to eat that kind of food when you've got their food to eat, which is always just super flavourful. Look at the size of those popcorns. They're huge. Huge popcorn pieces. And they've got them in different varieties: sweet, chocolate, cheese, sour cream and onions, and salty. Over here, you just simply grab one of these containers, grab some tongs and load it up, and they'll charge you accordingly. 5 baht each, 10 baht over that side. And you can see how they've prepared the serving size for you to just, I want one of that, one of that, one of that, and they'll put it in the pot for you, cook it up and put it in the bag for you to take home. Here we've got some dumplings, traditional dumplings, so pork and seaweed and bacon, pork and shiitake dumpling, pork seaweed dumpling and pork dumpling. I'm not sure what that fish is. That might be whitebait. I'm not sure. But there's also some fish pieces as well. Another cake shop here. It's got 2 windows. More crabs and associated things. Fish balls. They're a fish ball, right? A concoction of various different things to make that taste like a fish ball. Oh, this is good. Oh. Near Moo. Can I have one please? Yes, I'm going to try some of this. That's pork. There's some pork offal over there. Pushes it off to the side like that. That's the bucket, and away we go. Coconut cup comes with the sauce already ready to go. Beautiful.